Hi, this is Caroleeena, and this is going to be a tutorial for an isolation fold. So, if you're not familiar with an isolation, it's where the hoop appears to be hanging in space, almost like you have hung a Christmas ornament on a tree, and if you let go of it, it would just stay right there. And yet the neat thing about an isolation is, though it appears to be that way, we're actually moving it. We are most familiar with moving it from side to side by doing a big circle inside of it. But a circle, or torus really, is a three-dimensional object. So another way that we could do an isolation is to spin it from, it's on its center right now and upright, to now it's on its center and it's horizontal. And we can send it end over end from that horizontal place. And that is also an isolation. From a certain direction, that hoop appears not to be moving. Another isolation that you can do is from this horizontal plane here, and pretend like the axis is straight through the center right here, and it's spinning on this stick. So that you go around and up, and around and up. And right now the axis is straight through the center of the hoop, like this. So how do you do that? First of all, your grip. I call this grip a lobster claw grip, in that your finger is closed around the hoop, but the hoop can slide inside of your grip. So your fingers are closed, but you don't have it gripped like this, that it won't move. You have it gripped so that it will move. I often extend my index finger to help me hold it, especially when I'm holding it horizontally. And then I think of it as, if there's a line through here, then I have to draw a circle around it like this. Now I'm up and down between 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock. Now I'm over here between 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So your hoop is going to be sliding inside of this lobster claw, and it can spin around this circle right here, around this axis right here, or your hand itself can be the axis where it is. If our hand was our axis, then we would have two of them, one here and one here. So if I wanted to spin it around this axis, I could either let it drop, come up, and come over, so that at 12 o'clock it's falling on the inside. That's an inside circle. That's an outside circle. So I could do the other hoop, let it drop into an inside circle, or into an outside circle. I could put this together in a drill, so that I did inside circle, outside circle. Inside circle, outside circle. Or I could continue to just pass it from one direction to the other. Outside circle, inside circle, inside circle, outside circle. The neat thing about folds is that, so we can spin them around this hand, or around this place in the middle. But we can also spin them out here. We can spin them out here. Anything where the hoop is going to fold, fold, fold around a part of your body. So we can even do a fold like this. This is my favorite. I think this is an awesome, cool looking fold. If you're chest hooping, your arms are outside of the hoop, and I am hooping counterclockwise, so my hoop is coming from right to left. I'm going to take my right arm, and I'm going to wait till my hoop is getting ready to come around, and I'm going to take it out, down, up, until my hand comes up on the inside of the hoop. Lift the hoop off of me. Here's where it's got to be that lobster claw, because it's got to slide in your hand, or it's going to feel like I can't go anywhere from here. But if your hoop is sliding, you can. Let it slide all the way down, and flip it off. So there's a whole lot of folding happening in that move. To do it in as slow motion as I can, as I was chest hooping, I would take my right hand out, around, and up, and close to my chest so that when the hoop closed, it landed right in my hand. Once it gets there, I'm just going to take my hand up above my head like I'm going to rest with the hoop like this. Then once I get it here, I begin to fold. I begin to let the hoop slide in my hand as I turn my hand to the outside, to the front, flip it over, and down. So there's a ton of flips right there. There's so many of these moves that you can do with different flips, but I think that's a really cool one. And it kind of demonstrates all of this, just thinking about being willing to let your hoop flip and fall over some other axis. Yeah. Okay. Hope that helps.